Name for the record, please.
Bob Kelowski. The last meeting, Mike, I just want to say something too before I get started. I don't mean to yell out, but it's like there's a second set of rules for me and other people.
Okay. We'll follow the rules for you, Mr. Calabas.
Oh, I'm sure you will. But I think maybe with the new council, we get the people in. I think it's like when people want to come to talk to you, I mean, once they're done, I think they should be allowed to go back and forth for a few minutes. But I didn't, he never did anything. I was wondering if you could do anything to help put up like part of the reward up for the murder of Don Bachman. I didn't see you do anything about that. I did make arrangements with Crime Stoppers, but I guess the police have been busy and they didn't get a chance to fill a form out. There'll be a $2,000 reward up. Crime Stoppers is willing to put up for that execution style murder of Don Bachman. So I don't know if you could try to add to that, because I mean, I'm sure with enough money, somebody will squeal on what happened. But I just wanted to make council aware. I guess I'm going to be asking your support in a little while. I have most of the research already done to go to the Auditor General's office to come in here and do a forensic audit of how the pays go here with the pension and all the different things. But I'm going to be asking council to help support us. I've talked to Frank Soar and briefly talked to Tony George. We're going to be looking at cutting the salary of the new mayor, and also we're going to cut this council salary in half. Because the way I look at it, this last council has probably been the worst for the way they treat people. Is, don't really do nothing to help unless it benefits you people. So we're going to be getting a group together to do the petition drive this summer to slash council salary. I believe at least 50%. But then I'm going to actually need you to write a letter, because Mr. Brown, you said you did things in the state legislature that has to do something about. I don't understand how elected officials could suddenly become employees. Yet we have people who worked for the city for a number of years who receive no health care or nothing like that, considered part-time. And council people are part-time. And I had a long discussion with somebody who helped write the charter and wanted to know where did the council over the years come up with these ideas. They were supposed to get together once in a while, pass a couple of ordinances, do some things, consider themselves full-time employees. And as you know, like Tom Layton's going to leave here, he's going to use his part-time service. Kathy Kane's going to use her part-time service and walk out with full pensions. Lee Namey, he worked 8 years full-time, 12 years part-time, and collected hundreds of thousands of dollars in health and retirement. Nobody in this audience gets that benefit. I can't afford it. Nobody here could. So down the road shortly, I'll be contacting you, and also be contacting all new members, the people who are elected, who are going to be our new council people, and let them know, if you're going to serve on this council, you're going to serve at 50% less pay. Because I'm just hoping when these new people come in, because I see they have Beth and I guess Matt over here, I just hope that you people don't pollute them on what's gone on here. Because a lot of times when I come down, I get loud. And what is it though? What is it? Frustration. And like Mr. Brown, you're the businessman. Can you imagine if we ever went to one of the companies that you work for and you didn't do nothing about this and found out the stuff that went on here, you would have been fired. So this is the only way we could fight back, is by slashing your salaries. And I doubt if any of these, Mr. Barrett or you, Mr. Merritt, will support it. But you could bet one thing, we are going to get that petition drive this summer done. It's going to be done correctly. We're going to ask you for some input on it. And as a matter of fact, we're going to ask you to have one of the city attorneys help us, because the last time Walter Griffith did it, there were some mistakes made, and he immediately, we had the organized crime unit of the state police following us around, trying to interview us. We had Attorney Vinsco, on behalf of the administration, sue Walter Griffith for $3,500. So we're going to ask for your help, so we could do the petition correctly. We'll do it on time, get it in, let the people vote on it, and cut your salaries by 50%. Because as far as I'm concerned, 50% that we're going to cut it, you should be paid back the city for what was allowed to go on here the last several years, because you were just toughest. That's all he's like.